they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. Today, a battle in the state of Michigan that will resonate from Motown to the UP. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Wolverines ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Western Michigan's offense will take the field first. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack. And that kind of effort is going to get the Big House fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Johnson looking to throw. He's going to take off. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the Big House. Got it in the middle, it's Boyd. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Going for the marker on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Wolverines. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
I mean, you talk about coming out of the defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Bringing the heat. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Running to Green.
Return is brought down at the 39.
So Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Johnson wants to throw it. They're working that left side. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Boyd. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Now on second down. Lost to throw again. Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary, guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
Oh, they're after him! And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, You're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
And the Wolverines come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Works the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. That's caught. It's Marsh. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Leaves it with the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Ann Arbor. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Motion from the wideout. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Morgan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. 1 man in the backfield, and he gets it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The play action fake. Got a man. It's Morgan. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking left. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Wolverines back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Morgan. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Wolverines didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun, the inside give. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He'll set up to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. They want to throw it. Under fire. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt.
Michigan 15, Western Michigan 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. And it's on the guy behind center to get this offense going. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Akron. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Johnson looking to throw. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He's not quite going to make it to the marker. They'll spot it at the 37, and now a decision on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for it all. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hauls it in. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Oh, better look out. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.